Hello and welcome to Pokemon Horizons, episode 53 review, and I keep this one simple. It's a little episode about the gang encountering a group of Pokemon. In this case, it's a Mankey evolution and with a particularly angry Annihilate. And that's because some kids that have looked like our kids end up causing trouble as a Liko lookalike had to repair her bag, took some Vine, and that annoys the Annihilate, and they eventually run into the kids. What I like about this episode is that our Wish.com kids don't really overtake the episode. They're not here for long and really only exist to draft our kids into the conflict. The lookalikes decide to run off as a free really interesting in seeing, like the one not of this world that Ryme told Roy about for their reports. So it's pretty clear that this is a Hatena episode, as it heals the lookalikes, senses Annihilate's strong emotions which first act as a thing of fear, but goes on to empower her. And as they first flee from Annihilate, you have Hatena look back at it. So yeah, they battle a bit with a Mankey line, and then they run into a riverbank and figure out that all Pokemon were mad, as the vine that was taken earlier was a way for the Mankey line to get across, and now they can't get to their food. So the kids help with that, with a nice little montage as the second opening Halo, which kind of felt weird for that to pop up again, but I'm glad to hear it as we swap to our third OP after all. They make a bridge and you get to see all Pokemon helping out, which is awesome. Especially like stuff like Tinker securing bits with her hammer, Hatena using whatever its psychic move is, which by the way, we still don't know what that is, it's just a psychic move. So she sets a bridge with that, and Killer Watchful flies Roy to the other side. I think this is something we need. All secondary Pokemon get something to do here. It's a great way to just use them, like, just out in the world. It's great. It's also hilarious how this could have been an episode climax, but the excitement that the wild Pokemon have caused a rock to fall and block their food again, which caused a couple of primates to evolve in anger as all the Pokemon start fighting. And as the kids run, Hatena runs off through a field of knocked out Mankey, which is a hilarious visual, and tries to get all three Annihilate to stop. But they keep on going in, and in return, Hatena evolves into Hatchram, learns Brutal Swing and takes them all out. And then heals them. And I suppose they move the boulder off screen. They have some scran with each other, and the episode ends with a quick little joke about Hatchram not fitting a Liko suit anymore, and they're back to Noranka Academy. This episode is a good time. I enjoyed seeing a little simple episode that follows up on the setup that Ryme gave us. It's not really an episode filled with like plot developments, but I don't think every episode needs to be that way anyway. But to some extent, you can say that it does help Liko further her efforts in becoming a trainer that wants to understand Pokemon. They were very angry Pokemon, and while the three together come to the conclusion that the food is being revoked, it's definitely something that made me think that, oh, Liko's seeing a problem and helping them calm down from this. I think that also makes me wish that she was the one that suggested making a bridge for him instead of Roy in this case, because, like, you know, she wants to understand Pokemon, she wants to help him calm down and see what makes them tick. So for that reason, I think Hatena evolving here felt good. It's connected to the opposing Pokemon's evolution, which the whole line's about, so she kind of gets power from that and uses it to take out these strong opponents. And of course that relates to the fact that her trainer wants to understand Pokemon and their feelings. And while I think Hatena's done a lot less than Watchful did, I'm absolutely fine with this evolution happening. It had a good story purpose and kind of delivered a great little moment with her kicking ass and then healing them on top of that, which is hilarious. It's just a good feel-good episode in World of Pokemon. Not mind-blowing, but it's pretty reminiscent of the old animes. I had a really good time with it, and I think not getting episodes like this as commonly in Horizons makes me enjoy it more than I would otherwise.